Okay, so here we go. Okay, we have Mr. Jalal Luqman, who is from Domain Entertainment, and he is launching a new franchise that he'll tell us more about. On to you, Jalal. Could you tell us more about Armagondas?
Armagondas is a cultivation of 24 years of writing, imagining, dreaming, a marriage between fantasy and fear, artwork and literature, history and future, all mashed up into one huge family dispute called the Armagondas.
Wow, that's a mouthful, man.
Yep.
Okay, like you said, 24 years. This is in the making,
Yeah.
right? So why now?
Why not?
Why not? Good
I
answer.
think good things happen to those who wait,
Right.
and I think the world has been waiting for something good for a long time.
Okay.
The story started in the 80s, but with life and the things that I had to go through, sometimes I put it down, sometimes I got sidetracked by other things, and sometimes I just didn't feel that it was in the best service to the story,
Okay.
to actually work on it. So
Okay.
it slept for a long time.
Okay.
And then the characters would come back somehow.
Right.
And then eventually they started to have their own lives, their own mood swings, and their own hates and dislikes and love and this entire thing.
Right.
And then about 2 or 3 years later, ago,
Okay.
I decided I had to finalize the manuscript.
Okay.
I am progressing in age.
Okay.
I feel that I have a large, epic story to tell.
Okay.
I worked on finalizing the manuscript,
Okay.
and I did.
Okay.
And I met a publisher that I felt extremely comfortable with.
Okay.
Somebody I trusted, somebody I did not feel any fear of losing my right or losing my vision,
Okay.
or getting my work modified or mutilated
Right.
in any way, which is Domain Entertainment. And automatically it went from being a author, publisher relationship to being a family relationship.
Okay. That's good.
Where we work flawlessly, we work seamlessly, we work in harmony, we accept each other's criticisms and
Okay.
creative dispute to
Okay.
come up with an amazing portrayal of the Armagondas,
Right.
without deviating away from the original
Idea.
story and idea that
Okay.
I started off since 1980s.
So tell us about the story. How will it unravel in terms of media? We're looking at printed media first.
The brilliance of Domain, which
Okay.
is basically Ben Kadi and Arafat Ali Khan,
Okay.
is that the dynamicism
Okay.
of their networking and their history and their trustworthiness in the field makes it easy
Okay.
to go from one medium to the other.
Okay. So it's going to be
what happened is
fluid.
It was easy for us to find an amazing scriptwriter
Okay.
who took the manuscript
Okay.
and turned it into comic pages,
Okay.
text comic pages.
Okay.
And of course, I'm talking about Mark Saban.
Okay.
Okay. So it went from Mark to the amazing artist Dennis Medri,
Right.
who with his twisted, artistic Italian,
Okay.
very Italian
Okay.
mind,
Right.
it it went from my brain
Okay.
to paper to Ben's brain to Arafat's brain,
Okay.
and it didn't lose any.
Nice.
It was all first generation.
Okay, so no loss in
quality,
transaction.
no loss of
Translation.
of transition.
Okay.
And then it went to Mark Sable. Mark Sable turned it into a language that is parallel
Okay.
with the original Armagonda script
Okay.
to a script which is comic.
Okay.
Mark, the artist, turned it into the comic, into the drawn
Okay.
comic.
Right.
Daria, the colorist, colored it in the most amazing colors possible.
Right.
And Thomas did the texting, and we had a product.
Lovely.
You know, we had something which was 24 years old, yet it was one day young.
MashaAllah.
You know,
Nice.
a cultivation of a great group of people produced one great thing.
Okay.
So it's not me, it's not I, it's us and what we have created.
Lovely. No, with my talks with you, I get this lovely family vibe that makes me really want to be part of this family, to be honest. Okay,
Yes.
I see it for the statue collectors and us.
Yes.
The two things that draw me to you were these. Could you tell us more about them without giving too much away?
These are characters
Okay.
from the story,
Okay.
and these have evolved not too much since they were created in the 1980s.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's great how you see that they're still up to date, even today when we're sitting in 2015.
Right. So this guy is really interesting. Could you tell us a bit more about him?
This is Masagan.
Okay.
Masagan is the Armagon king bodyguard,
Okay.
and he doesn't know that until he goes through his metamorphosis from being a small Armagonda to becoming a full-fledged classic old-style Armagonda. He's a freak Armagonda, non-horn,
Okay.
double skull, and bony-knuckled Armagonda, which makes him a battle machine. His neck and torso, the knuckles with the protrusions, just make him a devastating force. We were lucky to have Nabil to support us on this by getting #1 of a series of 20 and signing with us to be the #1 owner of everything the Armagondas produce from now until the saga is over. So that's as far as this guy goes.
Right.
Now this guy is a ranked Brutagan general. He is the gene code for the Brutagans.
Okay.
Meaning every Brutagan will have this gene pool.
Okay. So this bust is mixed media, right? So this is actual
This is
fur.
actual fur.
Right.
Because we wanted to bring the real world out of the 2D world
Right.
as much as possible within the realm that we live in.
Nice. So how long do you think the series will be run?
Knowing how kids and adults actually these days like to finish things quickly, I thought of making it 5 years,
Okay.
and I've been highly disputed
Okay.
that I'm not being realistic.
Okay.
That the size and the epicness of the saga cannot be unraveled in only 5 years.
Right.
You know that it's at least 8 years.
Okay.
But we'll see. I mean, the longer we stick with our fans and our fans stand behind us,
Okay.
The longer we will run the series.
So for the collectible worlds, for people like me who are into statues, where they can get more information? When do you think you'll have the website up with all the collectibles?
We're working on that.
Okay.
I can't specify a certain date now,
Right.
but I can say probably within the next 60 days.
Okay.
We'll have a full-fledged website
Right.
where people can see all kinds of things about Armagondas
Okay.
specifically, and about all of domain and their activities in general.
Okay. Thank you, Jalal. It was really great meeting you, and good luck. And I'm waiting for the statues.
Thank you.
Take care. Take care.